Bitch. I've lost about 30 pounds in the last 6 months, and some of you are starting to notice that I'm a literal speck of dust at this point. I mean, my husband and I got in a fight the other night because he wouldn't tie me down. I was so scared I was going to blow away in the storm. But y'all been asking who, what, when, where, and why. And we all know I can't keep a damn secret around here. So let's talk about it while I go through all my clothes that don't fit me anymore. I was diagnosed with an autoimmune thyroid condition after I had my daughter. And bitch, for the last 6 years, I've had a lot of ups and downs trying to figure out how to properly take care of my body. And while I've learned to love myself no matter what size I am, and baby, my husband loves this fat, juicy ass no matter what, the reality was that I did not feel well at the weight that I was at. If you know me, you know I've been working my ass off. In the gym, lifting weights, going on long walks, working with a nutritionist, eating high protein. I was able to lose about 10 to 15 pounds on my own doing all of those things, but I still had a ton of inflammation and could tell my hormones and blood sugar were still out of whack. So I bit the bullet, did a ton of research, listened to tons of podcasts, listened to a lot of the holistic practitioners that I follow, and I decided to join Mochi Health's nutrition program. Now you're going to see the little paid partnership label at the bottom of this video and think that I might be biased. Reality is that I found them on my own and have been paying out of pocket for this program for the last 6 months. I literally just found out that they were willing to work with bitches and like thank God they do, because I already had this video filmed and was going to post it for free before I reached out to them. Okay, now that I've gotten my credibility out of the way, I've been using compounded trizepatide for the last 6 months, which is a compounded GLP-1. You've probably heard like semaglutide or Ozempic. Now, bitch, I was skeptical. I'm not a huge doctor medicine person, and I don't like putting unnecessary things in my body. But this isn't something brand new on the market. They have over 40 years of research on these medications. And with all the research I did and the results that I saw, I felt confident that it was at least worth a shot if it meant that I could get my health back and start feeling a lot better. Now, I love working with Mochi because at my first appointment, I explained to the provider my concerns and that I wanted to start off by microdosing and easing myself into this. She agreed, and I also worked with her in-house nutritionist to get a solid plan for me. Now, because we started off so slow, it took a little bit longer for me to see like big results. I also had very minimal side effects. And as rewarding as it is to see that scale dropping all the time, I really wanted to approach this slow and steady and have like sustainable, realistic weight loss. Now, when I first started, I was on a little bit of a hiatus from the gym, but the last 3 months I've really kicked my butt into gear, started eating high protein and getting all my steps in. Doing that in conjunction with the trizepatide is when I've really started to see all the big results. And bitch, the reduction in inflammation and all the symptoms that come with that alone has been worth it. And not to mention, this has helped me completely change my habits around food. And my stomach doesn't feel like a bottomless pit anymore. Bitch, I told Mochi if I was going to spill the tea that I had to have something good for y'all. So they came through, baby, and gave me a referral link that will get you $40 off. I will have a link in my bio, but if you comment link, I will also message it to you directly. Now, if you've made it this far, I need some of your suggestions. It's tornado season here in Texas, and I need a safe place to be when it's windy outside. I'm thinking about closing my laptop and getting in between there, or maybe under the fridge. But let me know if you have any other suggestions during this treacherous time, because if I blow away, who else is going to call you bitch at the beginning of every video? And if I haven't told you already, I effing love any support that you give me on any of my videos. Liking, commenting, sharing, reposting. Really are making my husband's dreams of being a stay-at-home dad come true. Meanwhile, I'm Kevin Gates working 6 jobs over here. I mean, he's already talking about quitting his job. But I tell you what, he ain't quitting nothing until he's supportive and finding me a safe place to stay during these storms. Anyways, I guess he used to call me Chatterbox for a reason, but I ain't never gonna stop loving you, bitch. Okay, love you long time. Bye.